right, so today we're going to try and conduct a repair attempt on the roof. This is to induce to the carrier that this roof is not in a repairable condition. Their only approval was for an 8 shingle repair, which I'm sure we can tell is much more than 8 shingles in need of repair on this roof. What is also you see is there's already an existing repair that has failed. They've needed to caulk up the shingles themselves. You can see the creases in the action going on with the prior repair. We're going to try and conduct another one, but we're videoing this repair so the insurance company can see that in doing even the most surgical repair on this shingle itself is going to cause more damage to the surrounding shingles, thus needing a requirement for a full repair. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to find the nails for this shingle, and then we have to find the nails for the shingles directly above it, because this is designed, these are designed to where the shingles, or the nails for these shingles are also going through this one. All right, so we're going to start by peeling this one back. This one's already nice and loose, so I'm going to lift it just enough to find the nail. Fortunately, in this case, there's not one on this side that's in the way. We're going to get this one up as well. This one is not already up, so we got to take it nice and easy. And this is already torn. Point that out in a second. The process of peeling it up. This just ripped right here, exposing this fiberglass right here, right? So this is already a failure with this area right here. All right, so we have this one up. Let's give it this nice small little lift to see where that nail is. That is also not making its way to this one. So we should be able to get away with this one without having to lift this nail up. And now we got to check for the nails that are under this. So let's start by lifting this, nice and easy. This one popped right up. All right, so I got 2 nails right here, one here, one here. They're still holding this one in, so let's start by getting those bad boys out. All right, so we're gonna have to go from under this shingle and try our best to pull this bad boy out without tearing the shingle. And you can see that shingle's already torn in that process. All right, so if you can tell, this shingle just simply tore in the process of trying to get that nail out. That's already another failure. All right, and we got to get this one right here. We're going to squeeze in under this bad boy as best we can. Attempt to pull that bad boy up. All right, that one we got just fine. Push that back down. We got this nail. You can see the shingle grit falling off of this one from the crease that's forming on this right here. All right, so now what we got to do is we got to extract this shingle, hopefully without causing too much more damage to the shingles above it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our good old razor knife. And we check, this one's already got a seam right here, so the only place we got to cut is right here to extract this shingle. So we're going to run this up to the top, pre-existing shingle. We'll start to cut down all the way to this seam. You can see more shingle grit falling up from the shingles above it. And you can see these are tearing, the fiberglass is being cracked and broken from the brittleness of this shingle. So we're gonna go extract this one right here, pull this bad boy out. You can see the existing crease right there, and this shingle was no good in the first place. Now we're gonna grab our repair shingle, close to matching colors we can get. And slide this bad boy in right here. Until she's flush. Having a hard time getting her to fit. There we go. All right, now she's in nice and neat. So we got to return 2 nails here. And what we're gonna have to do, because this has no nailing on there, because this one was missing on here, this one's not missing right here, I gotta put a nail here and a nail here. All right, so we gotta add 4 nails to this process. All right, so using our good old-fashioned roof snake with the slot that's right here, we're gonna apply the nail into that slot, run it up, right until it reaches. So it's flush with that bad boy right here. And then we're gonna put that bad boy in. All right, what you'll notice is this doesn't get it all the way flush. That nail is still fully Still fully exposed, so what we're going to do is we're going to run this bad boy back over the top of it. Give it a couple more hits. Double check, make sure she's all the way in. Right, that nail is seated. Time for another. All right, place this bad boy right here. Doing our best to get her in without messing up that shingle. Now the key here is to make a clear and concerted effort to do this without damaging the shingles. But sometimes it can be pretty obvious that it's out of your control. This shingle's already creased and messed up. We got to get back in there to get this nail all the way seated. All right, that bad boy is seated in there. We got more damage right here on this shingle as a result. All right, we need at least one more nail. And on this one right here, we're going to go on this side. This is the clear side. Run that bad boy right there. All right, make the shingle just enough to get her under. Get this to where that L-shaped point is flush. I'm going to run this bad boy in. All right, you can see that nail's still up. I'm going to run this bad boy over the top, flush that nail in, surgically as humanly possible. And what you'll see is there is now shingle grip missing, fiberglass torn here, shingle grip missing, fiberglass torn here, shingle grip missing, fiberglass torn here. This roof is not repairable. And so we're going to mark this up to indicate the damaged areas and send this over to the insurance company.